Definition: what tired fish on the beach are. Solution: all washed out. And our solution to fun with a pun on television is definition. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Carrey.
Hi, thank you very much. Hello there. Welcome to Definition. We welcome back our captains, Mary Lou Collins and Marty Allen. Yay! Somebody told... Now, you sang at the Royal York and nice, lovely club and all, and somebody said you said something about unenthusiastic audiences.
Well,
how could that be, somebody who sings like you do?
What
It was
happened?
Sunday and the room was closed.
No, it's in the Imperial Room, and I was, I guess, about 3/4 of the way through my first show, I think. Yeah, the first show. And I was singing a song called All the Sad Young Men. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's all about how sad it is when people waste away their lives having a good time and drinking and that kind of thing. Mostly the drinking. That was the imagery that was being used. So anyway, I got through the song, and it's kind of an emotional thing, and it usually worked. It worked all the time really well until I finished, and there was nothing, and then there was sort of a, like that. And I said, well, let's carry on. We finished the show and and when I got to my dressing room, the maitre d' came back and he knocked on the door and he said, I don't want you to be upset before you start. I don't want you to be upset. But we should have told you we have a convention of liquor salesmen in the audience.
Oh, that's a terrible thing.
I once had something like that at the Plaza Hotel.
Yeah.
I worked so hard, and every joke, it was like nothing was happening. I was going crazy, and it seemed that it was a group from overseas of people who understood no English whatsoever.
That can do it too.
And I was doing all my...
If I may take just a moment before we get into the game, the same kind of thing happened to me. I was playing a nightclub back in my singing days, and I was singing a soft ballad, sitting with the guitar, and a drunk walked across the stage to me in the middle of this sad ballad and said, "Where's the men's room?" and just the whole image goes bing right down the tubes and all. We have a very good champion here with Marty Allen. We'd like to welcome back Trina Ord. Hi, Trina. Nice to see you again. And Trina has her second win, and as time ran out yesterday, we didn't get a chance to play the bonus, so we're going to do that right off the top. And as I remember yesterday, you got it with no letters for your first one, right, for $180. Let's see if we can do it again today, because this also is worth $180 with this bonus definition.
The result of a church power failure.
Oh, I think they could get this. The result of
Yes.
a church power failure.
Yes.
All right, here come the letters. They come alphabetically. We take away $10 for each letter, and you're on your own, so you can give as many answers as you'd like. For 170, there's your first letter.
Ceilings.
The result of a church power failure.
Cathedral blackout. Cathedral
Cathedral.
silence. Cathedral silence.
No, can't be cathedral.
Oh, no.
Shh, don't say anything in the audience. The result of a church power failure.
Candlelight
Candle.
service.
That's right, for $130. Yeah! Good job. Nice. I thought you could maybe get that with no letters up there. The result of a church power failure is candlelight service. Please, let's not have a power failure while we're selling something. We'll be right back.
Steve Ross.
Let me quickly tell you the end of that story, because there was
only have
more
three
to it.
more
I'm trying to sing the very soft ballad, and the drunk says, "Where's the men's room?" And so I said, "It's over that way." And I tried to get back into the ballad. He turned around and walked back to me, and he said, "I hurt my hand." And with that, I said, well, I knew. I guess I stopped and said, "How'd you hurt your hand?" He said, "Somebody stepped on it." And you just, boom, right down you go. We're going to take a brief look at the runner-up prizes.
We have Fabergé Organics with wheat germ oil and honey to give your hair a naturally lustrous look. This rich, deep cleansing shampoo and conditioner is pH perfect, adds body and bounce. Fabergé Organics. Or a selection of fine quality baking products from Monarch, including Moist Plus Cake Mix. Monarch brings you the moisture of pudding in the handy pouch pack size. Monarch.
Thank you, David. Did I detect a frog in your throat with that one, Dave? Trina Ord has moved over now with Mary Lou Collins. We have a new challenger with Marty Allen. Marty, say hello to a bookkeeper who enjoys the theater and reading. This is Edna Cooper. Hello, Edna. Nice to have you here. Are you any relation to a fine champion we had a little while ago, Jack Cooper?
Oh, you mean my father?
Your father?
I thought he had a facelift.
Edna, nice to have you here. You've got a good
My
sense
nice
of humor,
husband.
obviously. You're a
You're a
nice
reader?
husband indeed. Good to have you here, Edna. Slide it nice and close with Marty so that you can whisper and your opponents don't hear. And we'll start the best two out of
Especially
three
John shouldn't hear
with this definition.
He is always first in the tub.
He is always first in the tub. This might be kind of tricky. He's always first in the tub. We start with the challengers. Marty, give a letter away that you do not want.
X.
There's no X, and that means Edna can take a letter she hopes might be in the answer.
An O.
No O. No letter on the board, no guess. Marty wanted to take an O. She gave him a look like, why did you
didn't
choose
want
that
to
one?
take an O.
Mary Lou Collins, give one away.
We'll give away a Q.
No Q. Take a letter, Trina.
How about an A?
An A. There is an A. One A that goes here. You've put a letter on the board, so either of you can give me one guess if you'd like. Do you know he is always first in the tub?
Oh, I wish I did.
Oh, okay. Over to Mush is honest. She doesn't know. Marty, give a letter away.
Z.
No Z. You can take a letter, Edna.
I'll take a T.
T as in Thomas, a good choice. There is a T going at the beginning of this three-letter word. Your first opportunity at he is always first in the tub. And we're back. I thought this one might be tough. Over to Mary Lou, and I hope you're playing along at home. Give one away, Mary Lou.
Give away a J.
Water.
There is no J. Take a letter, Trina.
Take an L.
L is in Larry. There is an L. One L going here. Now, do you know he's always first in the tub? Don't say anything now, Mary Lou. Now, they might have an idea, Marty, but it's your turn. Give a letter away.
Give a letter. Y.
No Y. Take a letter, Edna.
An H.
An H. There is an H. One H that goes here. It's your. You might not get another crack at it. Do you know he is always first in the tub? Time is up. Well, now we'll find out if Mary Lou does indeed know it. First of all, give a letter away that you don't want.
We'll give away a W.
No W. And Trina, take one of those letters you're looking at now.
I'll take an I.
An I. There is one I. One I that goes here. Now do you know he's always first in the tub?
The ringleader.
You do know it. That's right. The ringleader. Ring around the tub. He's always first in the tub. He is the ringleader. Nicely done.
Very
Champions
good.
lead 1-0. Challengers need this definition.
What a violinist never does.
And our thanks to a viewer for sending this in. Mrs. V. Reynolds, violinist. Mrs. Reynolds is from Mozart, Saskatchewan. What a violinist never does. Thank you, Mrs. Reynolds. And you need this, Edna. Give a letter away.
I'll give an X.
There's no X. Marty, you can take a letter.
H.
There is an H. There are two H's. One H going here, second H here. You need this to tie. Do you know what a violinist never does? Over to Trina. Give a letter away.
I'll give away a Q.
No Q. Take a letter, Mary Lou.
Take a letter. I'll take a C.
C as in Charles. There is a C, one C that goes here. Does it give you the championship with what a violinist never does?
That's the bow.
Lifts his chin up.
Nope, incorrect. You only get the one guess. We go to Edna to give a letter away.
I'll give a Q.
The Q is already gone. Let's give another letter away, though.
Oh, a Z.
There is no Z. A good choice. Marty, you can take a letter.
I.
An I. Two I's. One I going here. Second I goes here to tie up the match. Do you know what a violinist never does?
Something chin.
Keeps his
Stop.
chin up.
I will have to check with our
Yes, it's okay on the
Yes,
bell.
she started it before the bell, and you got it and tied up the match. Yes. Keeps his chin up. Yes. I had to check with our judge on that, and Marty
She got
did
it
not
in behind the bell.
did not give an answer. And of course, for any new viewers, our rule is if someone starts it, they are entitled to finish it after the bell. And she started it before the bell. Matter of fact, I think you started right on the bell. That was as close as you can get. Nicely done. What a violinist never does keeps his chin up. So of course, you can't play the violin if your chin is up. You got to hold it. Right? I think I better go on to the next definition right now. Here's the
Funny.
championship definition.
Funny men on a spree.
Funny men on a spree. Funny men on a spree. Tied at 1-1. This is for the championship. We start with Mary Lou Collins. Give it away.
Give away a Z.
There is no Z. Trina, you can take a letter.
I'll take an A.
No A. No letter on the board, no guess. And over to Marty to give his first championship letter away.
X.
No X. Take one, Edna.
I'll take a G.
G is in George. You might have an idea, but no G. Takes care of that idea. Funny men on a spree. Back over to Mary Lou. Give one away.
Give away Q.
No Q. Trina, take a letter.
We'll try the E.
There is an E. There is one E that goes in the first word here, and you have the first opportunity for the championship. Do you know funny men on a spree? Back to Marty Allen. Give one away.
Y.
No Y. Take a letter, Edna.
An R.
A R is in Robert. There is an R, one R that goes here. Your first crack at the championship. Do you know funny men on a spree? And we're back to Mary Lou. Give a letter away. This is tough.
Give a letter away. Give away a J.
Bad choice. There's a J in that solution. Big break for your opponents with a J going at the beginning of the first word with a free guess. Do you know funny men on a spree?
Joker's Wild.
You took advantage of it. You're right. Yeah. Joker's Wild. That was one of those letters that once the X and the Z and the Q's are gone, people start looking for the J, and it came
You know what's
back.
coming up?
What's coming up?
Stay seated.
Funny Men on a Spree, Joker's Wild, Edna Cooper, our new champion. Edna, I hope you enjoyed this
Edna
prize.
Cooper and John will be the king and...
From Minolta, the Highmatic AF2 with automatic focusing, built-in flash and self-timer, plus many other fine features. Yours from Minolta.
And the bonus for cash in a moment. We have to say goodbye to Trina. And Trina, you've been a fine champion. You've done really well. 2 lovely prizes and great bonuses with just 2 wins, $310 in cash.
I really enjoyed it.
Thank you. Trina Ord. Thank you, Trina. Good player. And another good player. What, Edna?
We're going to try for the bonus.
That's right. Now you're going to try. See that? She could MC this show. You're exactly right. That's what you're going to do right now. David?
I see John who's in charge.
A spoiled brat.
A spoiled brat.
Kid.
That's kind of interesting.
Yes, yes.
Spoiled brat. Do you know it for $150? All right, here come the letters. They come alphabetically. I would think, talk out loud with this one, because you might need the help with this one.
Kid.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, something and...
Now, watch these. Now, that'll help at the beginning. Get all the first letters. A spoiled brat.
Bold and...
$100.
Bold and... Oh.
Spoiled brat.
Bold. Oh.
$80. Oh, it's not bold.
Spoiled.
Well-known phrase.
Old and something man.
Spoiled brat.
Blessed.
ABC.
50.
Oh, gosh.
He's spoiled.
Bread and battered.
Battered.
No, not
bread,
bad.
bread and
He's spoiled. You.
spoiled.
Bread and buttered.
That's right. For $30, you butter him up. Bread and buttered. I thought that might be kind of tough. Yeah.
I was going crazy because I used margarine.
Well, you got $30 out of it, Edna. And Edna Cooper, our new champion. If she becomes a 5-time champion, for Edna, we'll have this prize.
The Pfaff Tipmatic 1027, the best there is for complicated or simple sewing. 2-purpose swing-out arm, blind stitch, and utility combinations. Automatic buttonholing, monogramming. This Pfaff solves any sewing problem.
Edna's moved over with Mary Lou Collins to defend the title. Marty Allen with a new partner. Here's a student who enjoys boxing, science fiction, and pizza. This is Mark Rollins. Hello, Mark. Why would your introduction say pizza, particularly?
You're a pizza freak?
No, we went into a Frankfurtier's once, and a bunch of his engineers, and we came in with a big mask on one of us, and the waitress didn't notice until she came along, and she looked at us, and she almost dropped her booklet on the table. She was really scared.
Oh. Always walk around with a mask on. You got a great partner there, Marty.
Weird.
We're going to start the match with these nice people right after this.
The mask.
The match.
Come on along and be part of our studio audience or a contestant. Just write to definition, Box 9, Toronto, Ontario, M4A2M9, Jim.
Thank you, Marty. Would you stop grabbing my leg?
I love you. You're my favorite.
Let's start the match. We have a lot of fun. Come down and join us. And incidentally,
I
too,
won the-
we get contestants right out of the audience, so come down sometime.
Yes.
Maybe you get on the show. We'll start the best, if you want
I
to,
won
with
the
this.
Bill Burroughs look-alike contest.
Our producer will be so pleased to know that. Let's start with this definition.
Competitive prison employee.
Competitive prison employee. Always give the challengers the advantage of going first. And Mark, that means you. Give a letter away.
An X.
There's no X. Marty, you can take a letter.
J.
A J. No J. Wow, I had an idea, but no J, no guess. Edna, give a letter away.
I'll give a Z.
No Z. You can take a letter, Mary Lou.
Take an A.
There are 3 A's, a great start. One by itself here, one in the 4-letter word, and the third in the 6-letter word. Do you know competitive prison employee? And we're over to Mark to give a letter away.
K.
No K. You can take a letter, Marty.
R.
R is in Robert. There is an R. One R that goes here with your first consonant. Do you know competitive prison employee?
A jail warden?
No, that's incorrect. And I see whether you're thinking of with the J there. Over we go to Edna to give a letter away.
I'll give away a Y.
No Y. Take a letter, Mary Lou.
I'll take an M.
M is in Mary Lou. There is an M, one M that goes here. Does it give you competitive prison employee?
A game
A
warden.
game warden, competitive game. Yeah. Competitive prison employee, that is a game warden. And kind of tricky, solved by the champions. They lead 1-0. Challengers need this definition to stay in the match.
A Roman weather report.
And a very inventive definition sent in by a viewer, or viewers, I should say, V. Brown and family from Calgary, Alberta. Thank you, Brown and family. A Roman weather report. You need this, Marty. Give a letter away.
Z.
No Z. Mark, this time you'll take a letter.
An E.
There is an E. There is one E that goes here. To tie up the match with that one letter, do you know a Roman weather report? Over to Mary Lou Collins. Give one away.
Give away a Q.
No Q. Take a letter, Edna.
Take an R.
R is in Robert. There is an R. One R going at the end of this 6-letter word. For the championship, do you know a Roman weather report?
Sort of.
Hail Caesar.
That's right before the bell. Hail Caesar. Roman weather report. Gonna be Hail Caesar.
Bloody Caesar.
Bloody Caesar. Were you thinking about a drink or something there, Mary Lou?
We both knew it was Caesar.
Or Caesar or salad? Yeah. No, a weather report, that's Hail Caesar. And we'll hail Edna Cooper, who continues her winning ways, her second win, and this prize.
You've won the new 22-volume World Book Encyclopedia, including research guide and index volume. World Book is easy to read and easy to understand.
And the bonus in a moment. First, we have to say goodbye to Mark. Mark, we thank you for joining us.
Did he get a pizza?
That's right. We'll give him a
mask.
runner-up prize, a pizza or a mask, and definitely the definition home game as well. Thank you for being here. Mark Rowlands. Thank you, Mark. Edna, Mary Lou, didn't do so well with the last one, just $30. Let's see if we can do much better with this bonus definition.
Lies at a plate store.
Oh, now, they could
Lies?
get that. Lies at a plate store.
Oh, that's too easy.
Now, lies at a plate store.
Lies at a plate store. Something
Here come the letters
about
alphabetically. 150.
China. Something.
Here's your first letter. Lies at a plate store.
Something in a
In a
China
China.
shop or something.
Bull in a China
Yeah,
shop.
That's
bull in a
right, for
China
$140, yes. Lies, bull. Lies at a plate store, that's bull in a China shop.
Lies have to do with
Lies, that's bull.
shop. Bull, like.
You know, you're
cow.
throwing, you're
the
saying,
end of it.
bull is the whole word. That's all there is to it. Made up for the last one there.
That is not the whole word. I don't
want to
You
talk
play
about
the
it.
game your way, I'll play it my way. Stay seated.
If I played it your way, we wouldn't be in our 9th year. Edna, you want to move over with Marty Allen? Thank you. And Mary Lou
She's
Collins is
hot.
the new partner.
Yeah.
Mary Lou, say hello to a housewife who likes to read, play golf, and travel. Well, that's very nice. Carrie Rose. Hello, Carrie.
Carrie Rose.
What a pretty
Hello,
name.
Carrie Rose.
Isn't that nice, Carrie Rose? Yes. Sounds like an actress's name, Carrie Rose.
Thank you.
You like
Pretty
to travel?
name.
Where's
I
the
do, sure
furthest
do.
place you've traveled?
I guess Rome.
Rome? That's
Hail season.
You would have gotten the Hail Caesar, though, right? Nice to have you here with us, Carrie. Hope
Thank
you'll
you.
enjoy yourself as we start the match with this definition.
What a critic might do about a bad meal.
What a critic might do about a bad meal. M-E-A-L. What a critic might do about a bad meal. Starting with the challengers. Carrie, give a letter away.
Give away to Zed.
There's no Z. Mary Lou, you'll take a letter.
We'll take an A.
There is an A, one A in the middle of this three-letter word here. Do you know what a critic might do about a bad meal? Over to Edna to give a letter away.
I'll give an X.
There's no X. Marty, you can take a letter.
T.
T as in Thomas. There is a T. One T at the end of this two-letter word here. Do you know what a critic might do about a bad meal? I don't think that T went where Edna wanted it to go. Over to Carrie to give it away.
Give away the Q.
No Q. Take a letter, Mary Lou.
We'll take an I.
That's a good choice. There is an I completing the last word here. What a critic might do about a bad meal.
Hey!
Over to Edna. Give a letter away.
Give a Y away.
Now, Edna's giving away.
Oh.
A Y.
There's no Y, and Marty, you're taking letters. You have an idea?
W.
W. Ah, no W. No, that takes care of that idea. Oh, I think half the audience expected a Y, W to be in there, too. What a critic might do about a bad meal. There's no W. Carrie, give a letter away from those you're looking at now.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
How about a K?
There is no K. Take a letter, Mary Lou, and stop intimidating them, Marty.
I'll take a C.
C as in Charles. One C going at the beginning of the five-letter word here. Do you know for the first definition what a critic might do about a bad meal?
He could pan it.
That's right. You didn't let him throw you. You got it. Yes. What a critic might do about a bad meal, he could pan it.
Pan fry.
Yes, indeed. You ever had a pan review? You ever had a really bad review?
From her husband.
Not really bad, but you know how
Your
they are.
husband?
They're either great or you can read them and you're not quite sure.
Oh,
You'll
no. You ever had a bad,
finish reading them and you say, who am I? Who was that?
Did you ever have a really bad review, Marty?
I think in the early part of your career you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when they give you reviews later on, it's not a good review because they are jealous of your success. So they really.
That's true. They probably get
Perfect,
yeah, that's-
perfect
Yeah,
rationalization.
yeah. I get bad reviews from the producer if I don't say this. We'll be
We'll
right
be
back,
right back after this
commercial.
commercial. Tell them about our romance.
We're just talking about marriages during the commercial. Michael, you were married for 16
16
years. You were married for
I still am.
Still am.
17.
17 years.
35.
35 over here with Edna. and how-
33.
33, and I've
You
been
can't
married,
bring a single
I've been married
girl
23. This is we're all going to be playing definition tomorrow.
I'm the
Join us,
only
won't you?
one
Bye.
here after nobody. Dave, marry me.
Promotional considerations provided by Brother International Corporation, manufacturer of fine electrical appliances for Canadian homes. By Unitours Canada Limited, originators of quality and innovative holidays for 21 years to worldwide destinations, including Hawaii and Tahiti. And by Schaefer, manufacturers of fine writing instruments for 75 years. Look for the white dot for the sign of quality from Schaefer.